Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing an album for my first one. I chose Metallica's Kill 'Em All. Pretty much my favorite Metallica album. There's obviously comparables, but came out in 1983. There's 10 tracks off of it. This is the cool lyric book. You got a nice little funny picture of Metallica on the back there. Kind of rad, you know. Obviously, album cover that sticks. You know, you got your red and black and white, cool colors. One of the funny things I want to point out, when they list people that they want to thank, instead of just saying, "Oh, we put our thanks to," they say, "Massive appreciation to the following exalted members of the human race." So that's pretty interesting, you know. It's not just your plain little lyric book with nothing cool to find. They call their road crew the Incredible Dogs of War. And, you know, it goes on and on. Tracks in order are Hit the Lights, Four Horsemen, Motor Breath, Jump in the Fire, Anesthesia Pulling Teeth, Whiplash, Phantom Lord, No Remorse, Seek and Destroy, and Metal Militia. So that's a total of 10. Like I said, 83. The people in Metallica at that time, like I'll go back to this picture here. We got Kirk Hammett here on the left. We got Cliff Burton. He rest in peace. If you didn't know, he died, I think, in like 86 or something, or 87. Lars Ulrich right here, and of course James Hetfield. You know, if you can't read, you know, guitar, bass, drums, guitar and singing. Anyways, I'll start with the first track, Hit the Lights. It was written by James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich. It's kind of like a song that's kind of from their point of view, and they're getting pumped to go on stage. From what I read the lyrics anyway. My favorite lyrics from that song, the first lyrics in the song, mind you. No life till leather, gonna kick some ass tonight. We got the metal madness. When our fans start screaming, it's right. Well, alright, yeah. You know, you just can't beat that. That song is just high energy. It's got like 3 or 4 solos in it, just like crazy rippers from Kirk Hammett. You have that cool like fade in intro. It's got it all for Metallica. You know, it just introduces you to them on their first album, and you just know you're ready. You're in for a real treat here. Then we got the Four Horsemen, which is written by Hetfield, Ulrich, and Dave Mustaine, actually. If you didn't know, was in Metallica back in that time. It's pretty much, as far as I can tell, about the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, I guess, if you've heard of them. I don't really know much about them. Kind of looks like they're out to hunt some sinners and kind of make them pay for what they did. And, you know, they're vengeful and fucking scary. So, you know, watch out for that. Awesome, crazy song. If you haven't heard The Mechanics by Megadeth, that's like pretty much the same song. That's why you can notice that Dave Mustaine helped wrote this, because he probably wrote half the riffs, for all we know. Because Mechanics is pretty much the same song with different lyrics. So, yeah. Anyways, followed by that would be Motor Breath, which is another really sick song. It was written just by James Hetfield. It's kind of about living life in the fast lane, and kind of getting away from like the normal path of life, taking chances and kind of getting out there, you know, not just living day by day in the same old song and dance, which is pretty much all in the lyrics. I totally forgot to mention my favorite lyrics from the Four Horsemen, which I can't go without mentioning. Pestilence for what you have to endure and what you have put others through. Death, deliverance for you for sure. Now there's nothing you can do. Flawless. Back to Motor Breath. Favorite lyrics in that song, which I also don't want to forget to mention. Those people who tell you not to take chances. They're all missing on what life's about. You only live once, so take hold of the chance. And don't end up like the others. The same song and dance. It's beautiful. It's art, really. If you don't recognize it as that, you are missing out. Followed by that, we got, what is it? Jump in the Fire. Yeah, Jump in the Fire. Sick, amazing song. This whole album just filled with amazing songs. Like, I could just listen to this whole album all day. That's why this video is gonna be pretty long. It's pretty much like Jump in the Fire is about some like spreading of like a cult group or something, and they're kind of like going through and getting members, and it might be kind of like about more spreading like metal amongst people, but it kind of seems like it's more like some sort of like satanic group or something, but I don't really know. Nonetheless, awesome song, written by, who was it written by? Yeah, Hetfield, Ulrich, and Mustaine, again, just like Four Horsemen. Sick song. Next one is Whiplash, which is, I'm sure most of everyone's heard. No. This one's not Whiplash. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay. Next one. All bass solo, Anesthesia Pulling Teeth. Now, if you haven't heard this song before, you have to check it out. It's an instrumental, except for like bass solos, take one, the first lyrics. It's pretty much just bass and drums the whole time, and it's just a ripping bass solo by Cliff Burton. Like, if you don't know him, you haven't heard of him, hear that song, listen to him, pay your fucking respects, because he deserves that. Okay? This song is amazing. It's like a good, what is it? It's pretty long. Well, 3.5 minute bass solo, like, and it's killer. Like, seriously. I wouldn't even have known it was bass if people didn't tell me. Well, that's how amazing it is. Anyways, Whiplash. Pretty much, not really my favorite song, but it's like probably my second favorite song of this album, Whiplash. One of my favorite to play on guitar. It's pretty much from the point of view of fans that are like getting pumped to go see Metallica, and because they're so pumped, Metallica's getting pumped back, and like everyone's fueling each other by banging their head off the stage, and like, you know, the metal's piercing your brain, and it's really, 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 really well put together song. It's really fast too. It's got that cool like drum solo beat thing at the start that I really like. Overall, just a really excellent Metallica song. You follow that by The Phantom Lord, which was written by Hetfield, Ulrich, and Mustaine. It's pretty much about like a musical war, almost, is what I got out of it, with the Phantom Lord being almost like our leader, and we're kind of like begging, or not begging, praising him. And yeah, it's pretty much as the metal music moves across like a land and kind of like infests its inhabitants, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Why did I even talk about mentioning lyrics? I'm just not going to mention lyrics anymore. It's too much. Very awesome song though. Just delectable music there, as usual. Really cool that Mustaine is involved in that too. I didn't notice how many songs on this album he was involved in until I looked more into it. Next we got No Remorse, which was written by Hetfield and Ulrich. It's pretty much about like a real war scenario, and how like they're going out and killing without no remorse, and this kind of talks about like benefiting like a better race and stuff, and like bullets are flying, people are dying, and you know, blood fueling the war machine and stuff. So really sick cover out there by Cannibal Corpse, if you haven't heard that. Really crazy, obviously, but like, you know, they couldn't have picked a better song. Just how it like totally picks up near the end. It's perfect. Next, probably their most popular song off this album, Seek and Destroy, which, like, if you've heard Metallica, you've probably heard Seek and Destroy. Pretty much about guys going out to get revenge on somebody. I think they're planning on either fighting and beating the shit out of him, or killing him, or beating him to death. So, one of the 2 or 3 options. They're, you know, scanning the city and looking to find them or whatever, and there's no escape, that's for sure. They're gonna get them, you know. My favorite part about that song is like right before the solo, when it kind of picks up, you know, it switches from the regular, you know, it just gets really fast and crazy. I probably sound really dumb right now. Metal Militia would be the final track on this album, which is just a really sick piece of music. Written by Hetfield, Ulrich, and Mustaine. It's pretty much about getting metal out there, and like, you know, metal fans of the Metal Militia, we're kind of going out and we're trying to get the message to you. So, you know, kind of talks about the hardships of it, you know, how it's not like the easiest thing to try and spread, you know, so it's not like, it's just not for everybody. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys. You know, here's the back of the album if I didn't show that. Come on back next week. I'll be, you know, ranting or doing a music video or something cool, so feel free to check that out. You guys have a good day, life, whatever. See you next video.